Today, we're going to talk about adding something to your life. But before we can get into kind of the tips and the tricks and the nuts and bolts, I think we need to explore, what does it even mean to add something to your life? I know for myself, I used to function a lot on addressing needs. So that's kind of how I created my life. If I had a need, I would go looking for something to solve that need, which is very different than adding something to your life. So for example, maybe let's look at relationship. This is perfect. Maybe you have a need like loneliness, or maybe you want some sex in your life, or you want someone to help you take out the trash. I don't know. People have needs, right? So you have a need and you go, okay, what's going to address this need? You decide a relationship will address this need, and then you go looking for a relationship. I wanted to talk about a totally different possibility. What if you didn't have a need, but you could still add something to your life because it's going to expand your life. It's going to make your life greater. It's going to give you more possibilities. That's the kind of adding to your life that I'm really excited about exploring with you today. And I might have to go deeper into this into an upcoming podcast this month, because I think this topic is pretty huge. But when do you know that it's time to add something to your life? So it can be that awareness of possibility, like I just talked about. You might just get this hit like, whoa, what if there's someone out there that I can add to my life? Maybe it's romantic, maybe it's a friendship that would expand it. That's your ping of awareness. That's amazing. Other times it can show up in different ways, like being bored. Humanoids, we get bored. So when you have boredom showing up, and what's funny is I notice a lot of humanoids have boredom showing up, but at the same time, they'll feel like they're really busy. And they're like, I don't even know how I'm bored right now because I'm so busy. That's a sign that you might need to add something to your life. It can also show up with overwhelm. Maybe you feel you're overwhelmed and you're stressed out. That's usually a time, another awareness ping, that you need to add something to your life. And another one of my favorite ones is just like overall grumpiness, or like just being kind of like miserable and grumpy every day, but not really having a reason. You're probably hitting a point where adding something to your life would create a lot more for you. So this is the when, okay? And you might just know, now's the time to add something to my life. When we're looking at adding something, it could be a person, it could be a project, it could be an animal. I just got puppy. It could be a new job. It could be a multitude of things. It could even be a new plant in your life. Okay. It could be grand and big, and it could be really little and sweet. And so when do you need to add something to your life? Play with those things and ask those questions and notice those things about yourself. Notice you might just get that ping of awareness, but you also might have boredom showing up, grumpiness, overwhelm. Those are good indications that you might need to add something to your life. And how do you handle that? You just ask the question, who or what can I add to my life today that would create way more ease, joy, and glory, that would create way more possibilities, that would create something spectacular showing up, fabulous, that would create the fabulous life I'd like to have. So you're asking this question to the universe. You're accessing your consciousness when you ask this question. You're not necessarily like sitting there expecting something to answer you, although you might get pings of awareness, but you're asking that question in this open space of receiving the possibilities. Who or what can I add to my life today? And if you're overwhelmed, you probably are thinking, Cassy, I can't add anything to my life right now because I'm overwhelmed. I know this sounds bizarre. I know this seems like the exact opposite of what you should do, but what if you just tried it? Just try, just see what shows up. Because the overwhelm might actually disappear. It might be adding someone to your life to assist with the stuff that you don't want to be doing anymore, which is creating the overwhelm. It might be adding an energy to your life that assists with the overwhelm and allows it to melt and disappear. It could be a multitude of things. It could be adding a, passion project to your life that dissipates the stress, and suddenly you find all this space and time show up for you. So you got the what, you got the when. Now let's look at the how. So how do you do this? How do you implement this? How do you find the people, find the energies, find the things, and how do you apply them to your life? You don't worry about the how. That's how. I probably talked about this before. You probably heard this before, but really, truly, the universe is in charge of the how. So you don't have to do that part. Step 3 is like not even on your need, on your agenda. It's not on your task list. When you are willing to have the awareness, okay, I'm going to add someone or something to my life. And then you ask the question, who or what can I add to that? All you require to do is to be open to receiving and take action. Follow those wisps of awareness that you get that will ping you to go to the coffee shop, even though I don't need coffee right now. They will pull you to go talk to someone that you haven't talked to in a while. And then you find out, oh my God, they would really like to help you with this certain thing, or they have a project that you'd really love to be a part of. The how is going to be taken care of by the universe, but that doesn't mean that you just, let go of the reins of your life and let yourself be pulled in every direction. Be present, take action, listen to the whispers of consciousness. But what's so cool is you don't have to figure it out, because you asked that question. So play with this. Let me know what shows up for you. I would love to hear about what you add to your life. Maybe you're adding a horse. Maybe you're adding a new wardrobe. Maybe you're adding a lover. Maybe you're adding a new business to your life. Please tell me in the comments below, what are you adding to your life? And I will definitely energetically contribute to everything that you are creating. Thank you so much. I hope this video is a contribution to you. If it was, click the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with a friend if you're willing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.